Welcome to another episode of the Talk It To Me podcast. With your hosts, Tim Klingman and Phillip Smith. Intro and outro music by Empty Beds, emptybeds.bandcamp.com. We're back at it again with another episode of the Talk It To Me podcast. As always, it's Phillip here with Tim.
Hello.
And Casey.
Hi.
Who better not clap again, or we're going to be in some trouble.
Just clap right now, Casey.
Don't do it, Casey. Don't listen to him. He's a bad influence on you.
Just give it a clap. Give us a clap. Give us the clap.
You want the clap?
Give me the clap.
You're not good enough to clap for me.
Okay.
Oh, I just coughed in the microphone really bad.
Why would you do that?
Because I got to do the lemon grab voice.
I would, but this is not my house.
I would, but I don't want to wake up my neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to
wake up your neighbors and fight them.
No, they're like everyone on that side is. I'm 90% sure they're all military. That side is just teenagers.
The other side is like Mexicans who drive like really cool lowriders and stuff.
That's like farther down the road, actually.
Yeah, those guys are cool though. Like,
that's kind of a dumb car.
That is an awesome car, Tim. Okay, don't be racist.
It's
the guy with the hydraulics.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's always got them like all the way up.
Jacked all the way up. I mean, how else?
On one side.
Yeah,
on one side.
How else are you gonna know he's got them unless he flaunts them, man?
He literally scrapes his bumper just trying to drive that car on the road.
It's the price of fame, man. It's the price of looking good.
That's right. Better to look good than fade away.
Right? You're going to remember that guy.
That's right.
Is he going to remember you?
No. Hell no.
It's because Tim drives a crappy little Nissan Versa.
Then
actually, I drive with my Toyota pickup.
Yeah, but it's not the cool Back to the Future one, so it doesn't matter.
Back to the Future pickup?
Yeah, so at the end of Back to the Future Part 1, Marty McFly goes to the reality where his parents are rich, and he has like a badass like Toyota pickup truck, 4x4.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, I guess we should get on to our stories instead of talking about Back to the Future. Unless you guys want to talk about Back to the Future, we could totally make a podcast out of that.
Yeah, let's just talk about Back to the Future, nothing else.
I don't even think Tim's seen those movies.
Nope.
And I haven't seen one in like I think it's been over 6-7 years.
So yeah, that wouldn't work.
No.
Over 6-7 years.
Over 6 or 7 years.
I've been selling crack since like the 5th grade.
Whoa, Phillip.
All right. Investor cheered Tesla's deal with the SEC that keeps Elon Musk as CEO. That's right. The stock surged 17% on Monday, more than wiping away its Friday loss. That's right, because I could have totally bought Tesla stock at like $250 and made a huge profit on it, but I'm stupid.
I know, it's all the way up above 300 again.
I wouldn't have kept it longer than that, though, because Elon Musk will still do something stupid. So
yeah.
All of this is related. He's stepping down as chairman of the board of Tesla now. This was all over his funding secured tweet where he said that they had all the funding they needed secured, and at 420 they were going to take the stock private. It was just a really bad weed joke. Like, legitimately, that's what it was, but the SEC doesn't take jokes, apparently.
No, they don't. No. The
Don't ever tell a joke if you're messing with the FCC. Ever.
Nope.
Like,
they exist to literally kill jokes.
Like,
that's like their whole thing.
Remember when Bill Gates made a few jokes at the SEC and almost went to prison?
Yeah.
And he had to step down from Microsoft?
The FCC is a government-appointed body, not a single person in the FCC is somebody that we voted for.
Or the SEC, the SEC.
Oh, SEC? I don't know anything about the SEC.
Securities Exchange Commission. They're in charge of stocks. They're stock people.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Yeah.
They're the stock people. He stocks stuff.
No, like, I mean, I don't know what Elon Musk could be doing with the FCC. Like,
I
probably,
don't know.
probably
Well,
not
I mean-
smoking enough weed with those guys.
Right?
Y'all,
they
is
don't
this
take-
legal?
They don't take jokes either. You have to do
Is
the
your
Elon
is your
Musk
Alexa
face.
searching weed right now?
You know, my favorite thing about that Joe Rogan interview was the fact that, like, Joe Rogan flat out gave him an out with it. Like, he was like, I'm sure you can't do that, though, because of your stock people. And he's like, it's legal, right? Like, he didn't even hesitate to grab it. Like, he maybe left for, like, a second to look at it.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah. But
It's legal, and I don't know what state they were in.
California. Yeah.
Okay, then yes. Oh, well, actually.
Yeah, full legal, yeah.
Oh, when did it go full legal? I thought it was still medicinal in
No,
California.
it's legal. It's been legal since they legalized it the same year we did in Nevada, except their rules took like another month or two to pass.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, good for them.
Yeah. Good for Elon Musk because he can smoke weed every day.
Looks like
Until
we
the
got
stocks
3 years
go
though.
in the plummet. 3 years for what?
3 years till he can run for chairman of the board again.
Oh.
Oh. He probably shouldn't do that. Like,
I mean,
Elon Musk, he has access to rockets, lasers, and drilling equipment. He is literally one step away from being a James Bond villain. He even has the accent. Like,
you know he's going to, right?
He
Well-
just needs sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads.
sharks with freaking lasers.
Sharks with freaking laser beams.
I always liked in Austin Powers that his son's name is Scott Evil.
Scott Evil. I mean, what's Dr. Evil's first name?
Doctor. It's
Yeah.
Doctor.
Is that really his first name?
Yes.
I haven't watched Goldmember in forever, but they say it. I think it's literally Dr. Evil, though.
Oh.
Stop posting things in Facebook chat, Tim. It ruins every... Oh, my God.
It ruins everything.
Don't do that.
I went to go type in what is Dr. Evil's real name, and then
Oh.
Google auto-filled it with what is Doctor Who about?
There's some guy who's really stoned that just goes and types that, and he's like, what the hell? I didn't know Dr. Evil traveled through time in a box.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't
mean,
know.
I mean, he traveled through. His real name is Dougie. Dougie
Nope.
Powers.
I prefer
Oh,
not.
that is correct because he is Austin Powers' brother. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert for a movie that is like... That
10
movie,
years old.
more than that. That had to have come out in like 2003. I saw
Let
it
me
in
check.
movie theaters, and I remember being way too young to be seeing it in movie theaters.
Yep.
So that had to have been
2002.
2002. So
Yep.
that's 15. That movie is almost probably 16 years old. It was a summer movie. 16 years
Yeah.
old.
Yep. It's about there. Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh, neat.
When
Now
did it
you
come
learned
out?
something. I saw
Now you
the
learned something.
I saw the second Austin Powers movie and the third one in movie theaters. My brother took me.
I remember when I wanted to go see it, but my parents or my mom and my brothers wouldn't take me because I was too young for it.
Aren't you older than me?
Yes.
No way.
Yep.
When's your birthday?
February 24th, 1993.
Dang, you're like literally 8 months older than me.
Yep. And my social security number is
What's your mother's maiden name? This is all just, regular podcast topics, right, Tim?
what is her maiden name? Oh, I remember. Okay, never mind.
I thought we were about to get all this information, Tim. Open
Nope.
up 10 bank accounts.
I
You
remember
were-
it. It's just that she hasn't used it in so long and she's had like 2 other names since then. So it was hard to be like, what is it?
This week on Mother's Maiden Name podcast. My mother's
We're just
maiden
gonna
name
tell
is
you.
Blaze.
We're just gonna tell you mother's maiden names.
Made him names.
Made him
Up names.
Made him up names. I made up a name.
As long as you can make up a name.
I made up the name for you.
You made up what name again?
I made up the name. The name I made up. I made it up for you, Tim.
Oh, just for me?
Yeah, made it up.
What?
Totally imaginary.
What name is that?
The name I made up for you is douchebag.
You did not make that up.
I invented that name. I invented the word douchebag. I don't know if you guys know that.
No, you really
I
didn't.
invented the name douchebag. I invented it.
No.
Casey was there.
I was not.
He was here. He was here with me when I invented the name douchebag. I invented the word.
If it was anywhere outside my house, I can guarantee you I was not there for it.
And also, no, you didn't. In fact, you know what? Hold on. I have Google. Who invented the word douchebag?
Anyway,
is that how fast you type? Don't you work on computers all day, Tim?
well, while Tim is looking up douchebags,
I'm not used to this keyboard.
Tim's just over there looking up douchebags. We're just gonna go move on to Tom Hardy says all his favorite parts of Venom got cut out of the movie.
Yeah, as they do. Just like any of the scenes that made sense in Suicide Squad got cut out.
Or how anything that was good at all, like, just wasn't existent in The Last Jedi.
Yep.
But remember, you're sexist if you have a problem with The Last Jedi.
I don't honestly, for Last Jedi, I was just more of like bored. Like, I was just like, Star Wars.
Like, it had a...
I think they have so much more material if they just freaking go with the Old Republic.
It had like a 30-minute B plot, a 45-minute B plot that didn't even need to be there.
Yeah.
I have to agree with the Old Republic thing, but Revenge of the Nerds had the word douchebag in it.
It was the first like documented douchebag.
That's the earliest one I care to find.
The earliest documented douchebag.
But yeah, no.
I'm keeping that as a band
So
name.
yeah, I mean, I like Tom Hardy. I think he's a good actor. I think he would make a great Eddie Brock. I'm not sure. Like, I liked the voice they did for Venom. His look is a little bit, cheesy, just kind of like a little bit overdone CGI. I mean,
I don't think Venom's going to be a good movie. I really don't.
I think it's definitely going to be less of a good movie considering they dropped it from R to PG-13 and they cut out all of
30 to 40 minutes of mad puppeteering and dark comedy have all been cut out.
Yeah, I have a feeling
my head at that.
When I hear they're cutting comedy out of stuff, I feel like it's going to be the opposite of Suicide Squad, where they take all the fun out of the movie instead of trying to add fun in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel like this movie's going to probably bomb at this rate because Fox just can't keep their fucking nose. Just companies in general can't keep their fucking nose out of it's always like haven't they learned? Hasn't the industry learned anything from Suicide Squad that the studio meddling ruins the movie?
Well, guys, I read the last sentence of the article that we're looking at. So this could possibly be a good thing. It could just bad for the actors and everybody who worked on the movie, but good for us who want to see the movie with its dark stuff and aren't going to see it in theaters with all of it cut out, because apparently there's going to be like an extended edition with all that stuff in it coming out a few months later. So
I have no interest in seeing this movie. I also didn't watch Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I didn't either.
Oh,
That's right.
Fuck you.
Because
Fuck you, Phillip.
I think like, what's the little fuckboy's name that plays Spider-Man?
Shut your goddamn mouth. Tom Holland is a saint. He has played the best fucking Spider-Man since the fucking character hit the big screen.
I have to agree.
Tobey Maguire is a crying little bitch.
Andrew Garfield
yeah.
is the best Spider-Man.
I don't know. I didn't watch
Okay,
those movies.
That came out of the blue. Like nobody thinks that.
Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
I prefer Tom Holland myself.
Yeah, Tom Holland definitely pulls it off because he's definitely got more of a geeky kid look than Andrew Garfield, who's got this, the big swoopy hair and the good looks and whatnot.
Yeah, he's kind of
Peter
like just a
Parker
model look.
Yeah, Peter Parker got picked on in high school. He's a nerd. Like,
I'm sorry, I prefer Chad Spider-Man. Okay. Like.
yeah, you prefer Chad Spider-Man?
You prefer Chatterman? It's Chatterman. He got bit by a Chad and got Chad powers.
Your wife agrees with me, Tim.
Yeah.
That Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
I bet, yeah.
No, like clearly Andrew Garfield is, and I'm not gonna let you guys gang up on
Andrew
me.
Garfield was just a spider that got bit by a Chad and became Chad Man. Spider Chad.
You're just mad.
Chad.
You're just mad there's a Spider-Man that can steal your grill, okay? That's all I'm saying. And Andrew Garfield can steal your grill.
Spider Chad.
Listen, nerdy Spider-Man could steal my girl. I might even just let it happen.
That's kind of weird because, like, what's his face looks like he's like 10.
Who, Tom Holland? Yeah, that's the point. He's supposed to look like a freaking teenager.
Yeah.
You don't. Okay, let's put it this way. You automatically lose because Stan Lee, who wrote the character, said that Tom Holland has played the best Spider-Man. And that he envisions the character better than every other actor who's ever played him.
Stan Lee is also old and senile, so...
Stan Lee also wrote the character, so fuck you, Phil.
I don't care that he wrote the character. I'm a nerd, so I apply my opinions on what creators do.
Yeah,
stuff's getting real aggressive up in here.
But he made the character, so I think he's, if anybody's idea of what the character should be followed, it should be Stan Lee's.
Casey, do you want to just go beat Phillip with like a sock full of quarters and or batteries?
I'm down.
All right, let's go.
Listen, guys. Listen, okay?
I'm loading the sock.
All I have to say on this matter is the fact that, like, literally, Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man, and you can't argue with that because he is the best.
I just did.
You know what? We can't argue, but we can beat you with a quarter-filled sock.
Tobey Maguire is a better Spider-Man than...
Okay, you know what, Phillip? I will hurt your car.
You know where he lives, right, Tim?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, joke's on you, Tim. I have gap coverage on my car. Do it. Get me out of my loan. Get me out of my loan.
Slash 3 of his tires. Because if it's 4, then insurance has to pay for it.
Joke's on you. I have a warranty on my tires.
For slashing?
Yeah.
I'll just do something that, like...
warranty up?
I'm just going to drain his oil out so, like... it just blow up when he tries to drive it.
Just put some sand in his gas tank.
Yeah, or that. Just something that they can't trace for anything other than negligent driver.
Yeah. Just take it to the distributor cap.
Yeah.
They don't even put distributor caps. They don't even put distributors in cars anymore. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, my God.
Oh, does yours have coil pack?
Drain is cooled.
I don't even think they use coil pack ignition anymore.
Got his brake line.
Well, you either have spark plugs or coil pack.
Like, I don't think they even do coil packs anymore. I don't think they're packs anymore. I think that it's all computer driven. Like,
that's cringy.
I'll computer drive you into a wall.
Does
that mean I can hack your car?
Or are you trying to offer a good time?
Both.
Interpret it however you want. It's art. It's art. It's subjective.
It's art. It's subjective.
My comedy is art. It's subjective.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess we'll move on to the next Spider-Man movie, which I won't watch because I didn't watch Homecoming. Is going to have Jake Gyllenhaal in it, playing Mysterio, one of my favorite. If it's your favorite villain,
Why won't you just watch the film? I mean, Homecoming was great. Homecoming was a great movie. I liked it a lot.
I don't know, because I only watch DC movies now.
Wait, so like, are we even gonna see his face?
Who? Jake
I
Gyllenhaal?
I actually had to, yeah, I actually had to look up who Mysterio was because I was unfamiliar. But like, he just wears a big like purple dome, like.
That's why he's the coolest, okay? He has the thing over his head, and then it's filled with smoke, and then it's got... You don't even understand, Tim, okay? Aesthetically, he is the best Spider-Man villain.
But how? Oh, okay.
I would argue with
They-
that, but I'll.
They
let you
could have
move-
had Casey
that one's
play
fine.
him.
and it would have made the same difference.
Yeah, like if we're not gonna see who's under the mask,
We
Yeah,
didn't
why is
see
it-
who was under Bane's mask, okay?
Yeah,
and
but no,
I still don't know who played Bane.
Tom Hardy.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you just ruined something for me, Casey. Thanks.
It's not ruining, man. It's common knowledge.
Like, there's an IMDb page and everything. It's
No.
not, it's not like
I
they kept
didn't-
it a surprise, like...
I did not want to know
the world
this.
will never know who played Bane.
Why?
I didn't want to.
I'm gonna be playing Venom too.
I really hope he talks like that through the entire movie.
He doesn't.
In the world's worst Bane impression. I'm gonna be playing Venom. I was born in the Venom suit.
Wait, what? What? You were born in the Venom suit? Can we just talk about that one for a second? How does that work?
Venom, baby.
You merely
Oh my God.
adopted the symbiote. I was born in it, molded by it.
Well, you were definitely molded by it.
See, the only thing I'm kind of sad about with the Venom movie going to be like really sucky. We won't get a Carnage movie, which would have to be R-rated.
Carnage movie would just be a slaughterfest. It would just be like on the level of like Texas Chain, just where
No.
just a bunch of people die.
No,
all the
no,
time.
no. A Carnage movie would literally be like they'd introduce the character. So
Who is
here's
a
Carnage.
psychopath who
Yeah.
is not
So they'd be
Carnage.
like-
I mean, the guy who wears
Yeah,
the
like,
symbiote suit is a
here's-
psychopath.
Yeah, they'd be like, here's basically Jason, who's just going around killing people anyway.
Mhm.
Oh, let's give him this thing that makes him superpowered. Oh,
I think there
and
was
then
literally a comic.
everything gets destroyed.
There was literally, I think I remember reading this. I might be making it up in my head, but literally where I don't know for sure if it was Jason, but I think it was like one of the movie villains, like one of the weird like one-offs they did, where they got like the Venom, like they got the symbiote, like, and it was like Venom Carnage, like Jason Voorhees. I can't guarantee this actually happened. I could be making this up in my head, and if I did, this is a great idea. So.
I don't know. I'm not like a.
You're
there's
not
like
a
been 1,000
nerd!
Jason. There's been 1,000 fucking Friday the 13th. Jason's Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah. You don't.
What's his last name? Jason what?
Voorhees. I swear this happened. I could be making it up in my head. Am I making it up in my head, Tim? Am I out of my mind? Am I out of my head?
I
No, that's Michael Myers.
Oh, I don't know shit.
Tim?
don't see anything where he
Cletus
gets
Cassidy. That was the name of the guy who wears the Carnage suit.
a symbiote.
Symbiote.
Did this not happen then? That'd be a really good
Wait.
idea.
Are you
Wait,
thinking of
Wait.
like Jason X?
But there was the Jason. Apparently, there's a story where Jason fights the Marvel Universe, but they're all zombies.
Oh boy, that cancer. Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, that's a thing.
You gotta have the black my eyes and cut my wrist so I can't wait tonight or die. I read Marvel Zombies and listen to really, really crappy emo music. I'm 13 years old in 2008.
Okay.
Tell us how you really feel.
I also read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and Invader Zim is the best show ever.
Okay.
I feel personally attacked. I don't think I ever had an emo phase, but I definitely had a phase where I was just like a douchebag.
Like, legitimately, like, everybody
and
who-
that phase lasted from ages 15 to now.
literally everybody who read, like, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac or any of that kind of stuff, like, makes me mad. Like, Casey, please don't tell me that you actually read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, because
I didn't, but my girlfriend does.
Oh.
So
Oh, no. This is awkward.
So next week it's just gonna be me and Tim, because Phil will be dead.
Actually, there's not going to be an episode next week, so... Pew, pew, pew.
No,
Oh,
there's
good.
gonna be an episode. You just won't be in it. I can figure out what programs you're using.
That's right. Hack it all.
Yeah. I
I'll just-
really
I'll
don't
just-
see
I'll
anything
just record
where.
on Bandcamp.
Yeah, I see nothing
And
where
leave
any
the
of them
watermark
got.
on it because I'm too cheap to pay for the full version.
No, we're gonna pay for the full version, but we're gonna put our own watermark on it that just says "fuck you, Phil."
Oh,
Right across
God.
the entire screen. Right across everything.
Well, I mean, since we're getting insulting people's girlfriends out of the way, Tim... What? Tim?
What?
No, let's hear where this is going.
Tim?
Wait, take off your headphones so my wife can hear it.
Josh is a weird little man, Tim.
Oh.
Oh,
Well played.
Oh!
snip snap.
Courtney's your wife, Tim. It's not insult somebody's wife day. We're insulting people's girlfriends, and Josh is your girlfriend.
Okay,
I've
fair
been
enough.
dating my girlfriend for long enough to be married. I think it's kind of the same, like, level.
Oh, wait. Ready for this? Why don't you get married? With the weird SpongeBob meme with the lowercase and uppercase letters.
Because
No,
it costs
stop.
money.
Show us the meme.
I don't want to show you the meme.
Show us. I need to see the meme.
I got married for like
Which one?
$40.
Which meme?
The SpongeBob meme where it's like he's mocking somebody, the mocking SpongeBob meme. Ooh. Oh wait. Yeah, that one. Exactly.
Here, let me turn the brightness down a little bit.
Oh yeah, right there.
Why don't you
Okay.
get married?
don't you get married?
This is a different kind of episode, and I don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere.
It's going somewhere.
I've lost track.
Venom
this
looks
is
bad.
This has left me exhausted.
Telltale Games is going to finish The Walking Dead.
Or might. But basically some companies have stepped up to basically finance the end of Walking Dead, the final season. They don't have they haven't released like the names of who's stepped up for it. It's just a might. Telltale Games might finish Walking Dead. I'm hoping so because I just played episode 2 and it was freaking awesome and I want to finish the game. And they left episode 2 in a cliffhanger, as every Walking Dead episode leaves on a cliffhanger. But I want to finish the game and I want to see where it's going and I want to kill that fucking bitch.
Like, I really want to make fun of it and say, like, make references to like Life is Strange.
I don't know. Never played it.
Oh, and then be like, oh yeah, is it the one with the chick with the blue hair? Is that what you're
I mean, have
playing?
you ever played a point and click adventure, Phil?
I have, and those are actually fun.
Yeah. I mean, these are like that. It's like that gameplay, but it's focusing on story and narrative instead of puzzles and gameplay and fun.
Tim has no clue what we're talking about.
Don't care actually.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, Batman Telltale.
Never played it. Probably won't.
Oh,
It's-
you suck.
It's not bad.
Game of Thrones
I mean, the story-
Telltale?
So I tried playing when I played Batman Origins, and then I saw the Telltale that they were doing. I was just like, ew.
The first one's okay. The one with Joker's pretty good because they put a really interesting spin on Joker, and I really liked it a lot.
I don't know. I'm just gonna stick to watching Batman the animated TV series.
Like if I'm gonna play a walking simulator, I'm just gonna play like Heavy Rain.
Whoa!
Yeah.
If
Which
you're
is-
gonna play a walking simulator, why not just go walk?
Yeah.
Like,
and then write yourself a pre-selected dialogue tree that you just reference to every time you talk to somebody.
yeah, like you go into the store and they're all like, "How can I help you?" And you're like,
X X X X.
"Fuck you!"
I just keep yelling X at them. X.
And then they're gonna start just. If you keep that up, you're gonna have the song "X Go and Give It to You" start playing.
Bum bum
Yeah.
bum 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 bum. X gonna doubt
Ah,
me.
But yeah, no, Joker was really interesting in the Telltale games. So, but I was looking up a picture the whole time. But yeah, no, he was actually a lot of fun because he was like, you could actually like be friends with him as
Why-
Bruce Wayne.
Why does that Joker look like Willem Dafoe? And why do I want Willem Dafoe to play the Joker now?
that'd actually be a really interesting Joker.
Here. Someone has made character art of it.
What?
This is a
you
thing?
know,
This needs to happen. This just
well, not art, but
somebody just needs to
Photoshop.
replace. Somebody needs to replace Jared Leto because you know that like he's gonna have his Me Too moment like come
There
up
it is.
soon, and just replace him with Willem Dafoe.
The fan poster of William Dafoe as the Joker is terrifying.
Like,
Oh shit, that is terrifying.
Yep.
Do you guys want to see this?
he's already got it up.
No, I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this picture that I found.
Is it this one?
No,
Okay.
make
Oh,
that big.
Jesus.
Here, let's just.
Nicely done. Yeah, there's some pretty creepy ones. There's this one.
Like he would make a really good Joker. Like,
Yeah, he would.
in the vein of like
Ooh, this
Batman
one's
the
good.
animated series.
This one's good. Hold on. There's so much shine off my screen.
I give it a 4 out of 2, moderately okay.
4 out of 2.
See, Tim, it'd be
What is-
awesome if you pulled up your like
What is
computer
your
screen
grading
and you
system?
just had like 20 porn tabs up there. Oh, how those get there? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Pull us straight up Alex Jones.
Tim, you just flip out, you throw your chair to the ground, run out of the room, and then you end up down there with Casey, and then you start screaming in his camera, and then both you just scream and run out of the house.
You have a weird like vision of our dynamic here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
that happened.
Mm-hmm.
The
We
whole
said
internet
those
just saw all
words.
my porn. Actually, that'd be really bad if this was live streamed.
Yeah.
Wait, this is live stream? No.
No.
Mm.
This has been
This
live
isn't?
this whole time, and I've been saying all this stuff about Native Alaskans. Oh!
What? What? I don't even know what just happened. You done did confuse the fuck out of me.
I've been saying
Did
all
not-
this stuff about Native Alaskans this whole time. I wanted to pick like the weirdest racial like ethnic group I could possibly grab, and like
See, now you've insulted him. You
I
called
think
him
you
weird.
could have done more. I think you could have done weirder.
have you
Yeah.
guys watched all the shows about Alaska? Like, there's like 1,000 of them.
No,
Yeah.
why would we ever watch all of
There
the
are-
shows about Alaska?
There are so many shows about Alaska. Casey,
Because it's a frozen fucking savage wasteland full of moose and bears and
and
No.
mining and people
No.
who just live in the
mining
middle of
and
nowhere.
snow and ice road truckers and Sarah
Casey.
Palin.
Casey, ask my wife about Alaska, and also go to Alaska.
I've watched Alaska State Troopers, and they have this thing where there's like dry counties and stuff, and the Alaska State Troopers are like, we can't let all this alcohol get into the people's hands.
Oh boy, can't get that alcohol going to the people.
Turns out it's a really cool place.
There's this one show where it's like Alaska Last Frontier, and it's got this theme song that's like, Alaska, America's Last Frontier.
Yeah.
She says the weed is amazing there.
There you
'Cause
go.
I know in that hotline bling, I can only do one thing. 'Cause ever since I left the city, you.
End it there.
Where was I?
Started when nothing going now more.
It's
Fast as I
time
should
now
be
as I've
on the
never seen
dance floor.
before.
Hanging with some girls I never seen before.
Honestly, though, the new Drake is like awesome. Like his brand new stuff.
Dude, I actually used to bump Hotline Bling. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I don't know. I think the song's like, I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that's like, this is a rollie, not a stopwatch. Don't ever stop.
Guys,
You
I
do that
just
song
stopped a
justice.
process on my computer and it blue screened.
How are you still here? Oh yeah, that's
My-
right. You're
my-
on your phone.
Well, I have my laptop, my desktop, and my phone all running right here. 4
Mm-hmm.
screens.
I gotta figure out how to do something different with the podcast. Like, I really do. I want to be able to like get all of us so we don't have to be constantly switching.
Phillip.
Yeah.
Phillip. I want to show you this. See that futon right there?
Yeah.
Come to my house. I have a futon right there for that.
I don't want to drive all the way out to a city you live in just to go record the podcast.
Well, just come all the way out to city I live in.
I
to record.
do that, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on your way back from work.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. On, well, it is on the way back, but it's definitely way out of my way.
Phillip, just come up. It's like a 15-minute drive.
Yeah, you're
Maybe.
driving less time to get up to his house than it takes me to get there from work.
Then I have to haul the whole recording computer. Okay, and that's a pain.
Bring it. Or actually, just bring your webcam. We can install the programs over here as well. Bring
Yeah.
your webcam and mic.
And
But I
we
don't
could
wanna-
just
I
put
don't-
it on like his laptop.
But then I'm not at my house.
Okay,
See, now we've reached the root of the issue.
Are you guys saying I'm lazy right now and don't want to leave my house?
No, I'm just
You
saying
got
that
it,
you
buddy.
should leave your house.
I no. Maybe I'm like a really bad agoraphobic and you guys don't realize it.
Maybe you are, except you work 2 jobs, so no, you're not.
That's right. I work 6 days a week, 305 days a year, and
Wait, does that math actually add up?
that's pretty close.
Hold on.
Wait, that is
No,
oh wait,
hold on.
I'm
It's
like
52 weeks. 52
oh
weeks in a
crap,
year.
that is really close to right.
Yeah, that is really close to right. You only get one
Yeah.
day off a week, right?
Because you're working 6 times 52, so you're working 312 days a year.
Dang, I was trying to be hyperbolic,
But
Yeah,
no,
but-
you're.
and I was
that's-
actushot it a little bit.
Yeah, you undershot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's depressing.
That's rough. Feels bad, man.
But really well done. I mean, only 7 off.
I just want to get like the Post Malone tattoo under my eyes. Always tired.
Yeah.
What? I got nothing to say about that. I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
I really want to get the Mike Tyson face tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Just tribal on your face.
Yeah.
So we can be
Yep.
like that one guy that we know
Yeah.
that's a douchebag with a tribal tattoo on his arm who went to high school out in town I live in and you live in, Casey. That Tim used to... You know the guy who used to drive the Eclipses? I'm trying not to be too specific. Do you know who I'm talking about? And he did sports, but he was really fat. Tim knows who I'm talking about. Tim knows who I'm talking about. Do you know who I'm talking about, Casey?
No, not at all.
The guy with the huge tribal tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, no, you said that. You definitely put out enough details for me to realize I have no idea who you're talking about,
I'm
and probably
shocked.
won't, no matter how.
Hey,
Just
Hey.
ping me the name in the chat.
guys, this Friday, I will give one of you guys a total of $100 to get a tattoo of a dick on your forehead. Any size.
You could really use that money, Casey. Then you could afford good internet.
Nope. It's not.
But you-
It's not a matter of affording. I can afford it right now. It's just that Charter doesn't carry out where I live, and it's $4,000 to get a node moved.
Okay, Tim, $4,000. Do you have
$4,000
$4,000?
I'll
Can
do
you
it.
can you swing it, Tim?
Okay, 4,000 if it goes all the way across your entire forehead.
See,
And
that
it has
wasn't the
to
deal.
It has
That
to
wasn't
be.
the deal.
It changed for
Yeah.
$4,000, and it has to be Tim's dick exactly. Like Tim gets.
photographic exact match.
But it's
But
soft.
soft.
Guys, we'll talk it at you
that's-
next week.
That'll still be pretty small.
Oh. Good news if it's soft, you need a microscope to see it.
So clever here.
All right, guys. I think we'll talk it at you next week. I think that's the episode we got. That's
Yep, we
that's
just
a-
broke ourselves.
That's a good way to end it. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Later.